Hi, Bobby. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Nidhi from Popcorn Pixel. And before I start with any of the formal questions, I just want to ask you one thing. Are you aware of your fan base all over the internet?
Well, I'm getting to know more and more about that.
Do you know the prestigious title that they refer to you as?
Yes, they call me Lord Bobby, I guess.
Ah, do you know how that even came about?
I have no clue, but I guess it must have been Ashram. So I say Japnam to all my fans.
Actually, I think it started way before Ashram. So that's actually quite interesting that people already, I think, predicted you being Lord before you were actually in Ashram. My sister is actually going to kill me for saying this, but we grew up in the 90s and she also sported short, curly hair. So we had our in-house Bobby Deol who used to dance to Soldier, Soldier at parties. She's going to kill me for saying this, but I just had to say it.
That's so sweet.
So let's talk about Love Hostel. You're playing a very dark character, I believe, which is also unlike you. I know you've played a negative role in Ashram, but this I feel like is a little with a darker shade. So please tell me a little bit about that.
See, I mean, all I can say is it's a man who has been through some event in his life which has changed his life completely, and it's about him who he kind of worshipped his brother, and his brother was like everything to him. And when something happened where his daughter ran away to get married, the brother killed himself, and so for him it was. I think I've spoken too much. Please don't put this in.
It's okay. We'll release it
I,
after
I'm
the show is
revealing the
done.
whole story. I mean, I've been talking so much, I forgot what I'm supposed to say and not say. And it's all about
Okay.
a guy who's had some experience in his life and has changed his way of looking at things around. And he starts believing in something so strongly that if anyone else goes against that, he will not leave them, and he gets turned into a mercenary and someone who people hire to stop people who are running and to get married. Because he's experienced all this pain in his life that he's become very disconnected with reality. He has his own reality. He believes that this is what is right and everything else is wrong. And so he's completely composed and relaxed in his world. He doesn't think he's evil. He doesn't think he's this person who's destroying lives. And that's the kind of person he is.
It's more
So,
like a personal vengeance as opposed to realizing that he might be doing something wrong.
no, it's not like a personal vengeance. It's more like he's doing good in this world.
So, from Ashram to Love Hostel, are you the new villain in Bollywood?
I mean, the appreciation I got for Ashwin, the kind of love I got for playing such a negative character is just unbelievable. I mean, I can't even think in my wildest dreams that people would have loved my work so much and fallen in love with my character, because he's so evil in Ashram. So it just made me feel more confident about myself as an actor because no one imagined me playing a character like that. And for me, after having such an image as you and your sister have seen me from the 90s, it was very difficult to break away from that, and I went through a lull in my career and tried to do something different, but I couldn't. And then eventually I did commercial films like Houseful and Race 3, which brought me into the limelight again because a lot of millions of people of Salman Khan's fans and Akshay Kumar's fans went to watch that movie. So the new generation suddenly realizes about Deol. And then thanks to Red Chilies, they gave me Class of 83, which was, I think, one of the best things that happened to me because I was looking to do something different, something with substance. To play a character like that was something no one ever thought I would be able to carry it off. And I got a lot of appreciation for that. And then 1 week later, Ashram came and just took the world with a storm, like a storm. It was just crazy the way it is one of the most highly watched show ever. I'm again thankful to God and my fans for accepting me that way. Again, Red Chilies came to me with this character, and I was so happy because Gaurav called me out from Red Chilies, and he was like, "This is subject, and I really think you should do it." And rest is history. Now I'm here talking to you about the film, and 25th of this month on Z Global, it's coming out. So fingers crossed. I hope people enjoy it as much as they enjoyed the promo.
Absolutely. I'm glad you spoke about the new generation and how that has obviously changed a lot in terms of the content consumption that we have and the cinema that's being created as well. And I feel like definitely you're exploring a lot of it in the digital space. Are there any unique qualities that you've seen in the new age actors or even in your co-actors, Sanya Malhotra and Vikrant Massey? Any unique qualities that you've seen in them that you would like to maybe incorporate in your craft?
I don't think I can incorporate anything from them. As an actor, you cannot do that because you're a different individual. You can't, if you're a sportsman, you can't play as good as the other one, but you can better the way you play it. You learn from your own experiences, you learn from all the emotions that are in you, from what you've been through in your life. And that really is like this, what every actor falls back on while performing. But this young generation of actors, they're so mature as actors. They're so prepared that they feel these emotions even at this young age. There's so much depth in the way they perform. I think also because every generation matures faster. So I think that also makes a lot of difference to the way they have experienced life and how they react to it. So I think that makes a lot of difference. But I think working with Sanya and Vikrant, it was really amazing. I mean, they're so natural when they perform. They don't look like themselves. They play the character, and that's what's so good about Love Hostel, because every character you see in the promo, they look the part, and I think it is a lot to do with the casting people, and also with the director when he selects, because he knows exactly what he wants out of his characters who are playing part of the actors. So I mean, I still remember the day when I went first date. Woke up and there was a knock on my door in the hotel, and suddenly Sanya and Vikrant walk in, and I was like, they just walked in and they had this smile on their face, and they were like, "Sir, we're such big fans of yours, and we just say hello to you, and we've grown up watching your movies, and I felt so overwhelmed. I mean, I am a big fan of theirs because I've seen their work, but here these young actors have come and given me so much respect. And it was just a moment I'll always cherish.
That is really sweet. So I want to shift gears a little bit. I want to speak to Bobby Deol, the actor, not the character from Love Hostel. So I know you've been brutally honest in the past about how ruthless the industry can be. And to be honest, I feel like every industry is kind of ruthless nowadays because there's just so much competition, right?
Yes.
And I feel like I would say in the entertainment business, you constantly have to up your game to be able to sustain and to survive. And you've been in the industry, I want to say, for like over 2 decades, right? Are there any survival tactics that you've now realized that you need to have as an actor?
See, the only advice I can give to anyone who wants to get into this film business or acting or director or whatever. Yes, everybody only feels how difficult it is in their own profession, but it's the same in every profession because
Exactly.
the population has increased to another level. So there are crowds and crowds of people who want to get into every different profession. To be an actor, you have to be really mentally strong. You have to be prepared to see failure and pick yourself up and keep getting up and trying to do your best. And sometimes you'll see things not happening for a long period, and then suddenly one day it'll happen. This doesn't happen to everybody. There are a lot of people I've seen in this industry who have struggled all their lives, and they're still not been able to get what they need to achieve what they have. So it's difficult, but it's such a lovely industry to be in. I mean, for me, I'm so passionate about being an actor, being in this world, and my family's been in this business all their lives. I mean, I've grown up in this. Just be focused in life. Don't ever give up. Don't ever pity yourself. It's easy to pity yourself. But don't pity yourself. I mean, my dad struggled. He ran away from home. Didn't have, for many years, no work. Didn't even have money to buy food. And he made it. And he's an icon. He's a legend.
So are you more selective about the work that you get these days, or you're happy with the projects as and when they come?
Never. I've never been happy with projects that
Okay.
You have to always be very picky about what you want to do, because eventually there was a time when I was excited when I was in the industry and I chose certain subjects and things didn't work for me. Didn't realize why they didn't work for me because I was maybe immature at those days of my career. But now I know that yes, you're going to falter, yes, you're going to fail. You're not going to succeed every time, but you have to really, really, really enjoy what you pick. And that way, at least when you're working, every day at work is a good day because you're enjoying what you're doing.
And it's going to show in your work, right?
Yes. So that's what it is, So I'm just waiting and hoping to get something more interesting. And I've been reading a lot of scripts, and I don't want to just do one kind of genre. I don't want to just be a villain every time. I don't want to be this good guy every time, but I'm trying to do different kinds of roles, trying to look into films that are more slice of life kind of films, feel good kind of films, because people like to see that kind of cinema as well.
And I think it's a great time to actually keep experimenting, because it's become such a vast spectrum now, thanks to digital, that there's something for everyone, and everybody wants something new every day. So I think it's a very good space to be in that right now.
And also I feel that, there was a time when people didn't venture out to see different kinds of genres. They just stuck to one kind.
Exactly.
And now when they watch it on OTT, they watch something, okay, let me check it out. They watch 10 minutes and they suddenly say, okay, this is interesting, let me keep watching it. So they are kind of,
they have access to it now.
Yeah. So and they're accepting to watch things because they run out of choices sometimes, and then they suddenly see something and they say, oh, wow, this is really interesting. So it's really good, because for entertainment, it's really good, because every kind of genre should be given the respect, because every creative person is trying to do different stuff.
So let's lighten up.
I don't watch horror films though.
You don't watch horror films?
I can't.
Would you ever act in one?
I don't know if it's interesting, if I can understand.
I love horror films. It's my mom and I are the only one in our family who can just sit any day and watch horror, and everyone else is in their rooms when that happens. But hopefully we'll see you in a horror film. Okay, so let's lighten up the mood a little bit. Let's do a quick fiery popcorn round. Are you ready?
Yes, I am, I guess.
No, you have to be. Come on, pump up. Okay, so basically what you have to do is just tell me the first word that comes to your mind when I say the following. Barsat.
Okay, my first step into this industry.
Stardom.
Short-lived.
Oh, Bollywood?
It's Indian cinema.
One thing you wish people knew about you, which they don't.
They don't.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know what to say.
I'll take that as a response.
Okay.
What's your goal for the next 5 years?
That I can't say in one word. I can't say that in a word. I can't say that in a word. I have to say in a sentence.
Okay, say it in a sentence.
My goal for the next 5 years is to be on a set every day of my life.
Awesome. Nice.
Beyond 5 years.
Beyond 5 years, inshallah. When are you doing an Imtiaz Ali film?
Well, I actually bumped into him and we spoke after many years. And I don't know. I mean, let's see what happens.
Nice. I'm sure you know why I'm asking that.
Yeah, I know, but let bygones be bygones. I mean,
good. What do you think about social media?
Social media is it's a great place where you can speak your mind. At the same time, people should be responsible while speaking their mind. And most of the people just say what they have to say without being responsible.
Okay, yes or no? Do you stalk yourself online?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. Will you follow Popcorn Pixel on Instagram after this interview? Yes or no?
I don't follow too many people, so I don't know.
I will take that as a yes.
I'll have to follow everybody I give interviews to now.
You have to follow Popcorn Pixel. Everybody ka mujhe nahi pata. Did you know that there is a Twitter account that is dedicated to just celebrating you?
Yes, I know there is.
Do you know what it's called?
It's called Bollywood.
Yeah. I found that.
That person is really sweet. I mean, he just has created this whole magic about me. It's just amazing.
Do you follow that?
I don't follow many things. I really don't sit on Twitter or Instagram so much and things, because I don't have the patience to do that. But I keep getting the feedback, and it's really sweet. That person is really sweet.
So before we end, I would want you to do a shout out to your loyal subjects and your fans on the internet and Bollywood, if you want to just say something for them.
What do I say? I just wish everybody's dreams come true. I wish everybody is happy in their lives, and I send them all loads and loads of love.
Amazing. One last one before I let you go. If you had to convince someone to watch Love Hostel, what would you say to them?
Pull out my gun and I say, go watch it.
Good one. Thank you so much. That was fabulous. I just want to say that, the reason why I created Popcorn Pixel was because it was like a personal passion project. And I wanted to speak to all the 90s stars that I grew up watching. So I can definitely check this one off the list. So thank you so much for being on Popcorn Pixel.
Thank you so much for having me. It was really good.
Thank you. Good luck for Love.
Say hi to your sister for me.
Oh, I will. Thank you so much. Take care, Bobby. It's fun chatting with you.